What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, man. As y'all already know, LeBron just got knocked out of the playoffs once again for the second year in a row to the Nuggets. But we need to just go ahead and see what is his next move. What is LeBron's next move? He doesn't have too much time left. You know, Bronny's about to go ahead and get drafted into the league not next year. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, next year. Or this year. I don't damn know, bro. Let's go ahead and react to this video, though. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. Original link to this video will be in the description down below. This is AM Hoops. LeBron James is making his next move.
The next move for LeBron James will definitely be his last. In fact, Shams just reported James is expected to play up to 2 more NBA seasons. One source briefed.
I definitely believe that.
2 more years max. And that source, likely LeBron's best friend and agent, Rich Paul. Shams is also represented by Clutch Sports. So when he says LeBron plays 2 more years, it's legit. But will LeBron leave the Lakers? Yes. Did you hear LeBron ask, could this be your last Laker game?
I'm not going to answer that.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
wait, this
shit.
is the king of drama. Remember last year when he hinted retirement? Or Draymond hitting him and he was like, I was seeing 3 rims. I the middle one. Or all the flopping over the years. This is just what he does.
Yo, he is so ugly, bro.
His NBA future. Most people think there's no way he leaves LA. And if that's true, there are only 4 paths to choose from. But Underdog Fantasy is making the...
Alright, we're going to go ahead and skip this part, bro. But while we skip this part, I ain't going to lie. As much as people hate on LeBron, including me, it is going to be a very sad day when he ends up leaving, bro. When he ends up retiring, that shit is going to be so sad, bro. It's truly, at that point, an end of an era for a lot of basketball. Like, it was a certain type of basketball that was being played. Like, LeBron, you got, like, Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe. Just, like, it'll be different. It's going to be very different. I ain't going to lie. Sad as hell, though, once he do leave.
Option for 1 year over $50 million. Sign an extension for 2 years. Do a 1+1 as a free agent. Or his max in LA. Opt out and sign for 3 years, $162 million. But Brian Windhorst said, forget all that. I do think LeBron intends to opt out of his contract and become a free agent for the first time since 2018. Yes.
What if he go to the Knicks or the Warriors,
pressure
yo?
On the Lakers. He could return to LA or leave if they don't do what LeBron wants. Reports say the Lakers are desperate for him to come back. So what does LeBron want? We'll get to that. But where would he even leave to? Well, there are several teams to win his 5th ring. But when does he decide this? Well, LeBron has until June 29th, just 2 days after the NBA draft. Bronny James, anyone? Sources say the Lakers are very open to the prospect of helping LeBron fulfill his dream of playing with his son Bronny by potentially drafting him.
That is tough.
That will help. But that's not all they have to do. LeBron wants big changes. The first is head coach. ESPN and The Athletic
Yo, he be getting rid of coaches left and right, dog. Every time they lose, he be ready to get rid of them like that. That shit is crazy.
Darvin Ham will 100% get fired because LeBron lost respect for him.
Damn.
One example, February 28th against the Clippers. LA was purposely running plays with Kawhi on LeBron. So ball gets out of LeBron's hands, couple turnovers. Then 4 minutes left.
He plays crazy defense.
Apparently, the players got together and said, why are we doing that when Daniel Tice willingly switches on to LeBron? So out of the timeout, they went to that over and over, came back and won the game.
That's smart. That was smart.
The players had in their minds won the game on their own without a coach. They also questioned his rotations, lack of adjustments. Basically, LeBron doesn't respect his basketball IQ. So the obvious question, who do they hire instead? There's a championship coach, Mike Budenholzer, or the respected Terry Stotts. But what about J.J. Redick? I know that sounds crazy, but think about it.
That would be
tough. For the Hornets job right now. LeBron's got a podcast with J.J. All they talk is X's and O's. He obviously respects JJ's basketball mind, so don't be surprised when that rumor comes out. But the second big change is the roster. How did the Lakers finish 7th in the West with a healthy LeBron and AD? A ton of injuries outside of that. But look at the Nuggets. I mean, Jokic had Jamal Murray hitting 2 game winners. Michael Porter Jr. and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope couldn't miss at times.
Facts.
Or late in Game 5, Aaron Gordon fights 2 Lakers to get the offensive board. Kicks it to Jamal Murray for a huge late 3. Gordon did that all series. Don't get me wrong, it was competitive. LA led for 70% of the minutes in 5 games. But in the biggest spots, Nikola Jokic just has way more help. So how do they improve without any cap space? A big trade, and there is a huge one no one is talking about. But before we get to that, LA's got one other big move. The $12.9 million mid-level exception. It's kind of like a gift card for players regardless of your cap space. Last year, they spent it on Gabe Vincent. A bust because of injury. So who can they get now?
We didn't see him much at all.
Options are DeMar DeRozan, Bruce Brown, Malik Monk, or even KCP if the Nuggets don't bring him back. All those big upgrades, but not as much as a big trade. Because LA held off at the deadline, they have tons of assets. They can now trade first-rounders in 2024, 2029, and 2031, up to 5 first-round pick swaps, and attractive contracts like Austin Reeves. So who can they get? Well, the big rumor is Trae Young, but not the biggest. Trae would give LA the ball handling and scoring that they need, but reports say the front office is split. Not everyone believes in Ice Trae.
I don't think that would be a good option. We'll be real, bro. He doesn't really play much defense for real. And yes, he's a scorer and a great passer, but I don't really see that being a good option. Like you also need to keep defense on your team, bro.
So another option could be Donovan Mitchell. He wants out of Cleveland if they don't make the East Finals at least.
Really?
Get past the Magic. They've got Boston.
He said that?
Before the East Finals. He is gone. A less dramatic option, DeJounte Murray. I think the Hawks will actually move him instead of Trae. But if LA is out of options,
why?
I'm
What the
afraid it's
fuck?
like a Zach LaVine. He'll be a lot cheaper, and honestly, no one will want him. But the
that's a good pick
no
to
one's
me.
talking about is Kevin Durant. Last week, the Suns got swept. Devin Booker is a young all-star. Bradley Beal's got a no-trade clause. All the reports say the most likely traded guy is KD. That would rock the basketball world. And for the first time, I think a LeBron-KD partnership is actually realistic. Now, of course, the injuries would also be historic, but just for fun, what would that trade look like? Well, the Suns could get Karl Anthony Towns and some guy named Maxwell Lewis, who I didn't even know was a player. The Lakers get KD, and the T-Wolves get Rui, Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent, Jalen Hood-Schifino, a 2024 pick from LA and 29, and a swap. Reports say...
They can leave that last guy out, I'm gonna be honest. They might be onto something with this one, no cap. KD to the Lakers will be freaking historical.
The cat could move due to money concerns. He fits nicely in Phoenix, his buddy Devin Booker, and the Wolves get depth, salary cap relief, and picks.
But Karl Anthony Towns is not leaving Minnesota. I'm gonna be honest. They have a great thing going, so I don't really see that happening at all. Unless it's not under Karl Anthony Towns' power.
But if a crazy trade like this doesn't happen and LeBron's upset, where does he go? There are a few teams that make sense. First, the Sixers. They will have max cap space, and Bronny's #1 transfer school is Duquesne, just 300 miles down the road from Philly. LeBron paired with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey is exciting.
He's not going there.
The Cavaliers, what better place to end his NBA career? The Cavs would have to do a sign and trade, sending back like Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and Max Strus.
It won't be enough.
He could return to Miami or go to New York like LeBron hinted.
If he go to New York, that's crazy.
The Warriors. The Dubs actually thought he was so serious about joining Steph, they called for a trade this season. Now, LeBron said no, but maybe he teams up with Steph and his buddy Draymond this summer. If that happens, I think the Lakers should also trade Anthony Davis to start a rebuild. They could potentially get back a good young player and multiple picks, but most likely they run it back, fire Darvin Ham, and try to revamp the team around LeBron and AD We will know for sure when LeBron makes his next big decision this summer. But don't rule out LeBron trying to recruit guys during the
USA.
Olympics. There will be tons of big stars there, and it's where LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh linked up before the Heat. But speaking of the Suns, KD could get traded, yes. But the actual wild rumor is about Devin Booker.
Hey, man. Yo, imagine a team with KD, LeBron. That itself is fucking crazy. Like, I would have never in my life thought that would ever be able to happen. Steph Curry and LeBron, also very crazy. I don't know, dog. I don't know, man. LeBron not going to the East, though. I'm going to be honest. He's not going to the East. And if he does go to the East, the only team that he'll play with is definitely the Knicks. Now, if I'm wrong, I'll come back to this video and say that I was wrong. But the only team I can see him going to on the East side is definitely the Knicks. He has to literally have a legitimate team that's, okay, this is it, bro. We have to go to the finals this year. He only literally, like they say, he only have 2 years left. We'll have to wait and see how that all plays out, though. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section down below. That's the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoy it. Go and subscribe. Oh, shit. Go and subscribe to my channel, though. And yeah, we're going to catch y'all in the next one, though. No cap.